Hi everybody, this is Richard from the SFU Satellite Design Team. In this video, I'm just going to discuss very quickly how to set up Code Composer and get the development environment going with either the Launchpad or the OBC Prototype A board so that you can start testing software on it. So the first step is open Code Composer Studio. If you don't already have the project imported, you need to go to File, Open Projects from File System, and navigate to the repo that you've cloned from Git. So it's the OBC firmware repo. I already have this done, so I don't need to do it. So I'm just going to click Cancel, but otherwise you would click Import or OK. So now I have the code in my environment. Now I need to make sure that it is configured to run with the board that I have connected. So the two options we have are OBC Prototype A and the Launchpad. So to get to here, this is the project properties window. You right click on the project in the sidebar and click project properties. So first, you need to make sure that the configuration is set right. I have OBC Prototype A connected to my computer right now, so I'm on the OBC Prototype A configuration. If you are using the Launchpad, click on Manage Configurations, click on Launchpad, and then click Set Active. I don't need to do that since I have the OBC connected right now, so I'm just going to cancel. The next step is to check the debugger. So by default, it will probably show up as Segur JLink. If you are in the OBC Prototype A configuration, you may be using the Segur JLink, or you may be using the XDS 100 v3. Your debugger will say on it, if it's a white box, it's the Segur. If it's a red PCB, it's the XDS 100 v3. If your configuration is with the Launchpad, you will set it to the XDS 100 v2 because that's the debugger that the Launchpad has on board. So it's one of those three options depending on which board and debugger you have. And then make sure Manage the project's target configuration automatically is checked. Then click OK. And all of the other settings should be there already for you. So just click the Build button up here, and it will build the code. We see I have no errors, which is good. Now I'm going to test the debug connection. So I'm going to hit the bug icon up at the top, and you can see it is going to load the program really quickly, and now I'm loaded onto the board. So it has flashed the software to the OBC, and now it's waiting for us to tell it to start running. So you can see we're right at the top of main right now, our little program flow pointer. So if I click the play button, it will say running, and then I can see that the light is blinking on my board here. I'm just going to pause this right now and illustrate one other important thing. So let me just get rid of a couple of these. So one useful thing is bringing up a terminal window so that you can see the output from the UART on the board. So to do this, you're going to go to View and then Terminal. You may need to install something, probably not. If you do, I will post additional instructions on how to do that. So View, bring up a terminal. I've already got one here. Then you need to set up the connection. So click Open a Terminal. I'm going to do a serial terminal. The baud rate is 115200, 8 data bits, 1 stop bit. And the device is going to be something along the lines of USB serial something something. And click OK. If you're on a PC, it may also say COM1 or COM3 or COM something. So I've now initiated that connection. I'm just going to restart the code. So what I did here is I reset and restarted the code. So I've got my serial port connected. Now when I click start, I can see it's printing something. This is just what I have told it to print in this initial code. The code you happen to clone might be different, but it will likely say something right when it starts up. So this lets you confirm that your connection is working correctly, which mine is. So that's good. Let's say I wanted to go write some software again. To do that, you're going to just head over to the edit perspective, and you can leave the debug open in here, and it'll be faster when you come back. So let's say I've edited my code, and I want to flash that and try it out again. Head back over to debug, and then just click debug again, and click yes, and it will recompile, reflash, and start the debugger again. So that is about it for this tutorial. I'm going to post a couple more about how to use Halcogen and things like that, but this is the bare bones tutorial you need to get connected to the OBC and start writing code for it. Thanks for watching.